Have you ever felt like you're working harder than ever, yet success still seems so far away? It's a common struggle, and if you're feeling stuck, you're not alone. In fact, research shows that 92% of people fail to achieve their goals, and it's not due to lack of effort, it's because they don't have the right mindset. A study from Harvard University found that people who actively cultivate a positive, growth-focused mindset are 30% more likely to reach their goals. So, what's the missing link? The problem isn't your work ethic. It's the way you think. If you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start achieving real results, I'm about to show you how to literally brainwash yourself for success by rewiring your mindset and habits to set you up for long-term achievement. When you think about your mind, picture it as a garden. If left unattended, it can easily become overrun with weeds, negative thoughts, self-doubt, fears, and doubts. Just like a garden requires regular care to prevent weeds from taking over, your mind needs constant nurturing to prevent negativity from taking root. Without this care, these negative thoughts will grow and take over your mindset, preventing you from taking action and pushing you further from success. The more you allow these harmful thoughts to dominate, the harder it becomes to shift your focus toward positivity, productivity, and growth. This problem isn't just a philosophical one. It's backed by science. The human brain is naturally wired with what's called the negativity bias. According to Dr. Rick Hanson, a neuroscientist and author of Hardwiring Happiness, this bias makes our brains more likely to focus on and remember negative experiences over positive ones. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with information, this bias can cause us to fixate on negative thoughts, whether they stem from past failures, current worries, or external influences. Negative thoughts, unlike positive ones, tend to stick in our minds more easily and for longer periods, leading us to feel stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and fear. If we don't take deliberate steps to counterbalance this tendency, we risk allowing these weeds to dominate our mental garden, stunting our growth and limiting our potential. However, the good news is that our brains are also capable of change, thanks to something called neuroplasticity. This means we have the power to rewire our brains and cultivate a mindset that is more aligned with success. Just like you can replace weeds in a garden with beautiful flowers, you can replace negative thoughts with positive, empowering ones. This isn't something that happens overnight, but with consistent effort, you can transform the way your mind works, gradually replacing negativity with optimism, confidence, and resilience. The key is to be intentional about what you plant in your mental garden, taking the time each day to foster positive thoughts and behaviors. One of the most effective ways to start shifting your mindset is by practicing gratitude. By focusing on what you're thankful for, you create a fertile ground for positive thoughts to flourish. Gratitude works as a kind of fertilizer for your mental garden, encouraging new, uplifting ideas to take root. Instead of letting your mind wander toward what's lacking or what could go wrong, you begin to recognize the abundance around you, no matter how small. Over time, this habit rewires your brain to focus on the good things in your life, making it easier to maintain a positive outlook, even when faced with challenges. Another way to nurture your mind is by consciously challenging negative thoughts. When self-doubt creeps in, or when you find yourself thinking, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," pause and question those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it true? Often, negative thoughts are based on fear or misconceptions rather than facts. By replacing them with empowering statements, like, "I am capable," or "I can learn and improve," you remove the weeds and create space for more constructive, positive beliefs to grow. The environment you expose yourself to plays a crucial role in the state of your mental garden as well. Just as a garden needs sunlight and water, your mind needs a nourishing environment. If you are surrounded by negativity, whether from people, media, or stressful situations, it becomes much harder to maintain a healthy mental garden. That's why it's important to be mindful of what you allow into your life. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, read books that motivate you, and engage with content that uplifts you. By doing so, you're helping to cultivate a mental environment where positivity can thrive. It's also important to realize that transforming your mindset isn't an instant process. Just like a garden takes time to flourish, so does your mental state. The more consistently you care for your mind, the more likely it is to become a fertile ground for success and growth. At first, It may feel like the weeds are taking over, but with each small positive change, you will begin to see new growth. The key is consistency. Tend to your mental garden every day through gratitude, affirmations, and positive influences, and eventually, you'll notice the beautiful flowers of confidence, success, and resilience blooming in your life. The way you approach life and challenges is shaped by your mindset. If you view your abilities as fixed, meaning you believe you can't change or improve your skills, then you're limiting your potential right from the start. This belief creates an invisible barrier between you and your goals. It can make challenges seem insurmountable, lead to giving up too easily, and prevent you from even trying to push past your comfort zone. The result? You stay stuck in the same place, never fully tapping into your true capabilities or achieving the success you're capable of. Without transforming your mindset, you risk staying in the same cycle of self-doubt and stagnation, missing out on opportunities for growth and success. This concept is more than just motivational talk. It's backed by research. Psychologist Carol Dweck has spent years studying the power of mindset, and her groundbreaking work in the book Mindset. The New Psychology of Success reveals that there are two fundamental types of mindsets, fixed and growth. People with a fixed mindset believe their intelligence and talents are innate and unchangeable. In contrast, those with a growth mindset believe that abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. Dweck's research shows that those with a growth mindset tend to embrace challenges, learn from criticism, and persist in the face of setbacks, qualities that significantly increase their chances of success. The science behind mindset transformation is rooted in the brain's ability to adapt. Research in neuroscience has demonstrated that the brain is not a static organ. It's malleable, capable of creating new neural pathways throughout our lives. This concept is called neuroplasticity, and it shows us that we can literally rewire our brains to learn new skills and overcome challenges. When you believe that growth is possible and that effort leads to improvement, your brain shifts its focus from limitations to potential. The more you exercise your growth mindset, the more your brain strengthens these new pathways, reinforcing your belief that success is within reach. On the other hand, a fixed mindset hinders the brain's ability to adapt, keeping you stuck in patterns of limitation. To transform your mindset, the first step is to recognize when you're thinking with a fixed mindset. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, are you thinking, I can't do this, or this is too hard? These thoughts are often automatic, but they're not true. They're just reflections of a belief that hasn't yet been challenged. By simply becoming aware of these limiting thoughts, you can begin to shift them. Instead of resigning yourself to failure, you can replace those thoughts with empowering ones. I may not be good at this right now, but I can improve with effort, or this challenge is an opportunity for growth. By consciously shifting your perspective, you start to break free from the grip of the fixed mindset and open yourself to new possibilities. Growth doesn't come from avoiding challenges, but from embracing them. When you encounter obstacles, view them as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. This shift in perspective allows you to see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than signs of failure. Each time you face a difficulty head-on, you strengthen your belief that you have the power to overcome it. The more you push yourself outside your comfort zone, the more you expand your abilities. With each new skill you develop or goal you achieve, your growth mindset becomes more ingrained, and success becomes a natural byproduct of your effort. It's also important to celebrate progress, no matter how small. Each time you make an improvement or take a step toward your goal, take a moment to acknowledge it. Celebrating small victories reinforces the idea that effort leads to results, and it helps maintain motivation for the journey ahead. This practice shifts your focus from perfectionism and the desire for immediate success to the value of incremental progress. It reminds you that growth is a process, and that every step forward is part of the larger path to success. Along the way, surrounding yourself with a supportive environment can make a huge difference. The people you interact with play a major role in shaping your mindset. When you have friends, mentors, or colleagues who encourage your growth and believe in your potential, it reinforces the idea that you can improve and succeed. Conversely, if you're surrounded by negativity or individuals who doubt your capabilities, it becomes harder to maintain a positive mindset. Choose to spend time with those who lift you up and challenge you to be better. Their belief in you can strengthen your own belief in your ability to grow. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Mindset transformation is not a quick fix. It's a gradual process that takes time and effort. There will be moments of self-doubt and setbacks along the way, but that's all part of the journey. When you encounter challenges or fail at something, treat it as an opportunity to learn and grow, not as a reflection of your worth. Keep pushing forward with the understanding that success is not an event, but a result of continuous effort and belief in your ability to improve. With consistency and a willingness to learn, your growth mindset will help you break through barriers and achieve the success you desire. Gratitude is often seen as a simple emotion, something you feel when life is going well or when something good happens. However, when practiced consistently, gratitude becomes a powerful tool that can reshape your mindset and push you toward success. Without consciously practicing gratitude, it's easy to get caught up in the negativity around us, whether from daily struggles, setbacks, or the pressure to achieve. If you don't make an effort to focus on what you're grateful for, your mind can easily slide into a state of dissatisfaction and frustration. This leads to a mindset where you're always focused on what you lack rather than appreciating what you already have. Research into gratitude has shown that it has profound effects on both our mental and physical health. Studies conducted by psychologists such as Robert Emmons have found that people who practice gratitude on a regular basis report higher levels of happiness, increased energy, and even improved immune function. In fact, one study showed that people who wrote down things they were grateful for each day experienced improved well-being and felt more optimistic about the future. The science behind this is linked to the brain's reward system. When we focus on gratitude, our brains release dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitters that are responsible for feelings of joy and contentment. Over time, this helps to rewire the brain to focus more on the positive aspects of life, creating a mindset that is more resilient to setbacks and more open to opportunities. What's fascinating is that gratitude doesn't just make us feel good in the moment. It also shifts how we approach challenges. When you're in the habit of focusing on the things you're grateful for, you're less likely to get bogged down by negativity when things don't go as planned. For example, if you're working on a big project and things aren't going smoothly, a gratitude practice can help you take a step back and see the bigger picture. Instead of fixating on the failure or difficulty, you might remind yourself of the progress you've already made or the valuable lessons you've learned along the way. This shift in perspective allows you to maintain motivation, stay resilient, and continue moving forward with a positive outlook. Incorporating gratitude into your daily life doesn't have to be complicated. It can start with something as simple as writing down 3 things you're thankful for each day. These can be big things, like a supportive friend or a successful project, or smaller, everyday moments, like a warm cup of coffee in the morning or a beautiful sunset. The goal isn't to force yourself to feel gratitude, but rather to create a habit of noticing and appreciating the good things in your life. By doing this consistently, you train your mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity, and you begin to shift your overall mindset toward positivity and opportunity. The beauty of gratitude is that it has a snowball effect. The more you practice it, the more you notice things to be grateful for. It's like planting seeds of appreciation, and over time, those seeds grow into a garden of positive thoughts and feelings. This practice doesn't just make you feel better in the short term. It creates a deeper shift in your mindset, making you more likely to approach challenges with optimism and resilience. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, you begin to see them as opportunities for growth and learning, which is a crucial trait of anyone striving for success. If you're unsure where to begin, consider starting with a gratitude journal. Each day, write down a few things you're grateful for and take a moment to reflect on why they matter. Even on challenging days, there's always something to appreciate, whether it's a small win or just the fact that you're moving closer to your goals. This simple practice helps you stay grounded in the present moment, which is essential for maintaining motivation and focus in the pursuit of success. Gratitude also has the power to strengthen relationships. When you express gratitude toward others, whether it's thanking a colleague for their help, appreciating a friend's support, or acknowledging your family's encouragement, you not only boost their morale but also reinforce a positive cycle of connection and mutual support. These kinds of interactions create a network of people who want to see you succeed, and their positive energy can provide the encouragement you need to keep going, even when the journey gets tough. In the grand scheme of success, Practicing gratitude is a small but transformative habit. It doesn't just change how you feel in the moment. It fundamentally shifts your perspective, making you more aware of opportunities, more resilient in the face of adversity, and more appreciative of the progress you've made. By making gratitude a daily practice, you'll cultivate a mindset that is optimistic, grounded, and prepared for success. Without the willingness to learn and adapt, success becomes a distant dream. The world is constantly changing, and the ability to evolve with it is what sets successful individuals apart from those who remain stagnant. If you don't embrace learning as a lifelong process, you'll find yourself stuck in outdated methods, resistant to change, and unable to navigate new challenges. This mindset of rigidity can prevent you from seeing opportunities and hinder your ability to grow. In today's fast-paced world, staying adaptable is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Without it, progress slows down, and even the smallest obstacles can seem insurmountable. Research shows that those who are most successful are often the ones who are continuously learning and adapting to new information. According to a study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology, employees who engage in ongoing learning and development are more likely to be promoted, experience higher job satisfaction, and adapt more easily to new challenges. In fact, the concept of lifelong learning is strongly linked to career success and personal fulfillment. When we stop learning, we stop growing. And when we stop growing, we stop progressing toward our goals. The willingness to adapt to new ideas, tools, and strategies allows us to stay ahead of the curve, remain relevant, and continue achieving our objectives. The science behind learning and adaptation is fascinating. Our brains are wired for change. Neuroplasticity allows us to form new neural connections throughout our lives. Each time we encounter new information, practice a new skill, or challenge ourselves in a different way, our brains create new pathways that enhance our ability to solve problems, think critically, and innovate. This process of adaptation is essential for success. It's not enough to rely on what you already know. To achieve greatness, you must constantly expose yourself to new experiences, learn from them, and adjust your strategies as needed. The more you embrace this process, the easier it becomes to adapt and thrive in ever-changing circumstances. One of the most effective ways to foster a mindset of learning and adaptation is to view failure not as something to be feared, but as a valuable lesson. When you make mistakes, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you're not good enough, or that success is beyond your reach. However, those who succeed are often the ones who see failure as an opportunity to learn. Each failure provides feedback that can help you improve. By asking yourself, "What can I learn from this?" or "How can I do this better next time?" you begin to shift from a mindset of defeat to one of growth. This shift in perspective is critical for continued success because it allows you to bounce back stronger and more knowledgeable than before. Adapting doesn't mean you have to abandon your goals or values. Instead, it means you're open to finding new ways to achieve them. For example, if a particular strategy or approach isn't working, adapting could mean trying a different method, seeking advice from others, or researching new tools or techniques. It might also mean embracing new technologies or perspectives that can enhance your ability to achieve your goals. The key is to stay flexible and be willing to adjust your approach when necessary. Another important aspect of learning and adaptation is seeking out new experiences that challenge you. While it's easy to stick to what's familiar, stepping outside of your comfort zone is essential for growth. Whether it's taking on a new project at work, learning a new skill, or interacting with people from different backgrounds, these experiences push you to think differently, expand your horizons, and develop new strategies for success. By constantly seeking opportunities to learn, you create a habit of growth that becomes ingrained in your mindset, helping you navigate change with ease. In addition, staying curious is a powerful way to cultivate learning and adaptation. Rather than just accepting things as they are, ask questions, explore different viewpoints, and seek out new knowledge. Curiosity fuels innovation and problem-solving, which are vital for success. When you remain open-minded and curious, you position yourself to learn faster and adapt more effectively to new circumstances. This mindset also keeps you engaged and excited about your goals, as you'll continuously discover new ways to move forward. Learning and adaptation are not only about personal growth, they also influence how you interact with others. When you adopt a mindset of continuous learning, you naturally become more open to feedback and collaboration. You're more willing to listen to others, consider different perspectives, and incorporate new ideas into your strategies. This fosters stronger relationships and teamwork, which are essential components of long-term success. By embracing learning and adaptation, you create a dynamic environment for growth, both personally and professionally. Ultimately, learning and adaptation are the driving forces that allow you to keep evolving. The willingness to continually grow, adjust, and embrace new opportunities is what empowers you to overcome obstacles, solve problems, and achieve your goals. Success is not a destination. It's a journey of constant improvement and adaptation. By cultivating a mindset that values learning, you set yourself on a path of continuous progress and success, no matter how much the world changes around you. Without clear goals, it's easy to feel lost or overwhelmed in your pursuit of success. The absence of direction makes it difficult to focus your energy, and as a result, progress stagnates. If you don't define what success looks like for you, it's hard to measure where you are on your journey. The risk is that you might end up putting in a lot of effort without getting the results you want, simply because your goals are too vague or undefined. Without a structured approach, goals can feel like distant dreams, making it difficult to stay motivated and focused. Research in psychology highlights the importance of goal setting as a key factor in achieving success. A study by Dr. Edwin Locke, a pioneer in goal-setting theory, showed that setting specific, challenging goals leads to higher performance than setting vague or easy goals. Goals provide a sense of purpose and focus, and they act as a roadmap, guiding your actions and decisions. When you set clear goals, your brain becomes more attuned to the tasks that align with those goals, making it easier to stay on track. This aligns with the concept of goal-setting theory, which suggests that well-defined goals increase motivation, effort, and persistence. The act of setting goals triggers a mental shift that drives you toward action. The science behind goal setting is rooted in the brain's ability to process information and create motivation. Studies show that when you visualize achieving your goals, your brain activates similar neural pathways to the ones activated when you actually perform the task. This mental rehearsal makes it more likely that you will take the necessary steps to achieve your goals, as your brain becomes conditioned to view them as achievable. When you break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps, your brain can focus on one task at a time, reducing overwhelm and increasing productivity. Setting clear, actionable goals is a proven method for making progress and achieving success. To set yourself up for success, it's crucial to use a structured framework for goal setting. One of the most effective methods is the SMART goal setting framework, which stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. By ensuring your goals meet these criteria, you increase the likelihood of success. Specific goals remove any ambiguity, making it clear what you're working toward. Measurable goals allow you to track progress, while achievable goals ensure that your objectives are realistic given your resources and time. Relevant goals align with your values and priorities, and time-bound goals create a sense of urgency, preventing procrastination. In practice, goal setting starts by defining what success looks like for you. Without clarity on your long-term vision, it's easy to get distracted or discouraged. Start by asking yourself what you truly want to achieve. Is it a career milestone, financial freedom, personal growth, or something else entirely? Once you identify your ultimate vision, break it down into smaller, actionable goals. For example, if your long-term goal is to write a book, smaller goals might include setting aside time each day to write, completing a chapter by a certain date, or researching publishing options. These smaller goals give you clear steps to follow, making your long-term vision more attainable. Equally important is tracking your progress. It's easy to lose momentum when you don't see results right away, so checking in on your goals regularly helps you stay motivated. By keeping track of your achievements, no matter how small, you reinforce your sense of accomplishment and maintain your drive. This process also allows you to reassess your goals if needed. If something isn't working, you can adapt your approach, set new deadlines, or adjust your strategy to get back on track. Regular reflection ensures that you're staying aligned with your objectives and gives you the flexibility to course-correct as needed. Accountability plays a key role in goal achievement as well. Share your goals with a friend, mentor, or colleague who can help keep you accountable. This adds an extra layer of motivation, as you'll feel a sense of responsibility to follow through. Regular check-ins with someone you trust can provide valuable feedback and encouragement, pushing you to keep moving forward. Having someone to celebrate your wins with and help you overcome challenges can make the entire process more enjoyable and rewarding. In addition to accountability, persistence is essential for goal achievement. There will undoubtedly be obstacles along the way, and it's easy to become discouraged when things don't go according to plan. However, successful people are often the ones who keep going despite setbacks. When you hit a roadblock, take it as a learning opportunity. Reevaluate your approach, but don't give up on your goals. Persistence is often the difference between those who achieve success and those who fall short. By staying committed, you'll be able to push past challenges and continue making progress. Ultimately, the key to success is not just having goals, but knowing how to approach them with a clear and actionable framework. By setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals, and breaking them down into manageable steps, you create a roadmap for your success. Regular tracking, accountability, and persistence will help you stay on course and adjust as needed, ensuring that you continue making progress toward your long-term vision. With a structured approach to goal setting, you can turn your aspirations into reality and achieve the success you've always dreamed of. So, there you have it. 5 powerful ways to brainwash yourself for success. By shifting your mindset, embracing gratitude, continuously learning, setting clear goals, and adapting to change, you're not just preparing yourself to achieve your dreams. You're creating a mental framework that will push you to new heights. Remember, success isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter, with the right mindset guiding your every step. Start implementing these strategies today, and watch as your life transforms. Don't wait for the perfect moment, create it. The future is yours, and it's time to take control.